Hello everybody, this is an introductory series about how to use Google Classroom. Over the series of videos I'm going to show you some of the features, how you might want to use it and how you can get kids to respond and it can be useful within the classroom and for a revision material. So first of all, this video I'm going to show you very quickly how to log in, what the learning platform looks like and a little bit of information about it. So Google Classroom is basically an online learning environment. Its main strengths lie in sharing documents and getting students to interact with those. There are lots of other features such as Google Forms, which I'm going to come on to, where you can set low stakes quizzes or end of unit assessments, and interactive documents where students can answer within Google Slides or Google Documents. To get to Google Classroom, there's a couple of ways that you can find which will be useful. First of all, if you're in school, on the desktop there'll be a button which says Google Classroom, which you can click on and it will just take you straight there. On our website, if you're at home or if this is an easier way for you to get there, at the top there's a button that says Quick Links. On there's a link, and if you click on Google Classroom it will bring you to the login page, which looks like this. To log in, all you need to use is your school username and school email address. It's your school password and it will bring you onto this page. Now, it should show you a series of classes in front of you. These should be the classes that you teach. If you don't see any classes here, you need to speak to the technicians and they will be able to populate those classes for you. So, as you can see, I can see all the computer science and IT classes in here. If I click on a certain class, as my Year 9 computer science class, you've got a front page looking like this. Now, one of the first things that's really important to do is to sort the stream page out. Everything that you post on Google Classroom will appear on the stream, but this actually leaves us a little bit open to students. If you click on the cog, you can change the details of the class, but this is the important part here. It'll automatically be set to students can post and comment. Really, we want that to be only teachers can post and comment on this page. We don't want them making comments that they can see themselves, and it's easier for the students to hide notifications. So, if you save that, it will bring you back to this page here. You can actually select a theme as well. If you click Select Theme, you can choose a photo. There are already some preset photos and different topics at the top that you can select. So I've selected something that was a little bit like computer science. You can actually upload a photo as well. Now all your students will automatically be connected to Google Classroom. However, if you get a student who joins late, or if for some reason a student is not appearing in your class, there is a class code just here. If you click on this box here, it will make it larger for you and you can display that in the classroom so that students can join your class. Across the top, you've got the different links. Stream, classwork, people and grades. Stream will show everything that you've posted with the newest thing at the top. But that's something like I've said that I recommend removing if you did that using the settings before. You can see up and coming work here, so as soon as the students log in, they can see exactly what is coming up here, and you can share something directly if you wanted to here. However, I prefer to use everything at the top. So, classwork. This is where you're going to paste all your work and put anything that you want the students to access. You can create topics, and I'm going to cover that at a later date. You can see all the people who are in your class, and you can see any work that students have submitted, when they submitted it, and how they submitted it. If you want to change classes, if you click on the left hand side, you can see all your classes down the side. You've got a Handy calendar here, which if you go to the calendar will show you when your assessments are due in. You can also go back to your classes, and there is a to-do list if that's what you want to use. You can add tasks to remind yourself. So for example, here's all the tasks that I've set. that looks like a lot, but obviously at the moment in school, because of the circumstances, we are setting tasks for students every week. You can see how many students have turned it in, how many I've assigned it for. So these are the students who have completed it, these are the students who were waiting for that. You can see anything that you have reviewed in here. I don't tend to use these that much, it's just a handy tool should you want it. So let's navigate back to my class. On the classwork tab, you can see I've split it up into different topics. So these are the topics that I use, and I usually put the latest topic at the top. So the first topic here is programming basics, using mathematics, Python programming, and I've got lots more topics. You can move a topic around just by dragging it up and down, and that will automatically move it for you. If you click on the three circles at the top, you can rename something, delete it, or copy a link. And down the side, you've got all the different topics, so you can quickly move to the different topics. If I want to add something, I can click Create, and I've got a series of different things that I can add on here. I can link straight to a Google Calendar if you're using one, or my Class Drive folder. Everything that you make in Google Classroom, or everything you put up, will be saved in your Google Drive. It will be the Google Drive associated with your school account. So these are all the documents that I have put on, and it automatically orders them for you. So you can see some of the topics here, and if I was to open the topics, you'd see the student work just in this one here. So that's a handy tool for you to get the work if you want to do that. In the next video, I'm going to be teaching you how to set assignments and how to store work on Google Classroom.